Hello, my name is Hayley Brown and today we are on my allotment, which I've had for around 8 years now. So back when I was 22 years old, I picked up a random packet of seeds. I had never grown anything before, but I was up for a challenge. I did this in my parents' garden and I was actually growing in pots at the time, and they got sick and tired of me using up their garden and suggested I get an allotment. It was a completely new concept to me and I had no idea about what an allotment would entail, but I thought I'd give it a go, and here I am 8 years later. Today I am now 90% self-sufficient on my allotment, so I grow all the fruit and vegetables for my family for every dinner that we have. It's something that I'm really passionate about, in sharing with others and giving people the confidence to be able to grow their own food too, because you know what, it's not that hard. So whether you've got a small balcony or a large garden, it really doesn't matter what size you're working with. The best thing to do is to get outside and give it a go. One thing that I've noticed is not only the health benefits of growing my own food, but also the mental health benefits of getting outside and being at one with nature. Here are my top 5 tips for growing your own fruit and vegetables. Number 1 would be grow things that you like. I know this sounds silly, but seeing all those seed packets on the wall, it is exciting, but actually sticking to things that you really enjoy eating will be really beneficial. Some really easy things to grow are things like courgettes, beans and lettuce. They're really quick growing, you get a huge crop from them and they take hardly any care. Tip number 2 would be to start with a few varieties and grow on that year on year. It's great that you can master a few things to grow and then challenge yourself the next year to grow something new. And before you know it, in a few years, you'll be growing lots of different varieties. Tip number 3 would be to do little and often. Even if you've got 30 minutes spare, it's great to do that time rather than slogging it out on a whole weekend. Tip number 4 is to do your research on what you're growing. Some plants like spinach prefer it in a shadier location. Other plants like sweet corn and squashes love the full sun. So if you plan your growing space really well, then it's always going to maximise how much you can grow. Tip number 5 is to always enjoy the successes and learn from your mistakes. Unfortunately, there's always going to be mistakes, whether you've been growing your own food for 1 year or 50 years. And a lot of the time that is down to Mother Nature, which is out of your control. So as I said, enjoy the successes. They were my top 5 tips, and I really do hope that's given you some confidence to try growing your own. For more projects, please do subscribe to our channel.